Welcome in to the SWU Sports Network on the Conference of the Carolinas Digital Network. We're here in historic Tysinger Gymnasium for the tip-off of Game 2 of Day 2 of the SWU Tip-Off Classic and tip-off between Anderson and the Warriors. Tip-off is won by the Trojans. Here comes Sean Bernard. Bernard at the top of the key, defended by Jacob Smith. He'll send over to Shaw. Shaw with a long three-pointer, no good. Rebound there, and put back good by Gage Ellis. Trojans lead 2-0. Here comes Diego Poor, the junior guard out of Crossville, Tennessee. Poor will send it over to the freshman, McLean. And that's going to sail out of bounds there. A little quick, high-intense action. It'll be AU ball. Bernard will bring it up the floor. They'll swing it over to Shaw. Over into the corner from Josh Livingston, three, no good. Rebound by Poor. Diego Poor bring it up here for the good guys. He'll send it over to Lowry. Lowry out to Jacob Smith, over Diego Poor. Trying to get a screen there from Richards. Poor will take it inside himself on the left-hand side. Puts up a shot, no good. Foul on the play. As Diego Poor will head to the free throw line. Foul on the play there by Sean Bernard, the redshirt junior guard out of Mobile, Alabama. First free throw up, no good. And he'll connect on the second one here. 2-1 ball game in favor of the Trojans. Bernard here will send it over to Burton. Burton now with it. Defended by Poor. He'll send it over to Bernard. Bernard will drive in on Jacob Smith. Attempting to get a pass inside there to Josh Livingston. It'll bounce off Smith's leg. It'll stay Trojan basketball. 12 on the shot clock. Correction due to the change of possession. Reset back to 20. Livingston over to Bernard. Double team there by Richards and Smith. Bernard will find the open man, and that's going to be Jeremy Burton with the dunk for Anderson. McLean now over to Jacob Smith. Smith to Richards. Richards outside to Lowry. Lowry with a long three, no good. Loose rebound picked up by Zaylin Richards, the senior out of Atlanta. Over to Diego Poor now. Led the team in assists last night with 6. Over to Jacob Smith. Smith with a long three, up no good. Rebound by Livingston. They'll dish it out here to Gage Ellis. Ellis will drive on Poor. Shot will be no good. Foul on the floor. Of course, Coach Nick Pasqua here in his second game with the Warriors. The inaugural season in the blue and gold. Blue and white, rather. Inbounds pass will sail out to Sean Bernard. And it's going to be an alley-oop there for Josh Livingston. He'll slam it home. Anderson leads early, 6-1. Here's McLean over to Lowry. Lowry to Richards at the top of the key. He'll swing it over to Jacob Smith out of Anderson. Inside to Richards, wide open. Easy lay in with the right hand for Zaylin Richards. His first points of the contest. Cross court to Shaw. Shaw will drive in on Richards. Shot up good with the left hand. And here come the Warriors. Diego Poor over to Lowry in the corner to Jacob Smith. And set underneath. Shot by Lowry, no good. Well defended by Anderson. Here comes Livingston over to Ellis. Ellis will drive. Puts a shot up and good. Timeout on the floor by Southern Wesleyan. Anderson leads 10-3. You're tuned in to the SWU Sports Network on the Conference of the Carolinas Digital Network. We'll be back. 16:54 to go here in the first half. Lots of new faces on the floor here for Southern Wesleyan. We see Isaac Ford checking into the ball game, along with Jeremy Wirt. Here's Lamont Smith, another new face in. The other sub being Javon Hunter. Hunter now, former JUCO All-American, will send it over to Lamont Smith, who led the team in rebounds last night in the loss to Anderson. Correction, the loss to Carson Newman. Inside to Isaac Ford. And that's going to be a travel call on Isaac Ford, as it's been all Anderson here in the early minutes. Bernard will bring it up for Jeff Brookman's squad. Bernard crosses midcourt. Defended well by Hunter. Crossover, swings over to Livingston. Livingston inside. The whistles blow, and it's going to be a foul on the floor. That's going to be on Lamont Smith, his first foul of the game. Team's second. Burton will take it out of bounds here. Tosses it in, hits Bernard. Bernard picks up a screen there from Livingston, drives inside, throws up a shot, up, no good off the glass. Deflected out of bounds from Jeremy Wirt. Sean Bernard will send it in to Burton. Over now to Gage Ellis, dishes it back out to Burton. And that's going to be a charge call on Randall Shaw. Great defensive mind there from Lamont Smith, the freshman out of Lawrenceville, Georgia. Smith now getting trapped in the half-court defense. Lowry will send it back out to Smith. Smith will drive on AU, and a shot up in the paint. Good from Lamont Smith, his first points of the contest. And they're going to find Gage Ellis all alone out there for Anderson. He gets the easy bucket. The Warriors have to start getting back on defense in order to catch up with Anderson's 7-point lead. Lamont Smith here at the top of the key. He'll swing it around to Lowry. Lowry drives in. Shot up, no good. Rebound, Bernard. Sean Bernard now swings over to Gage Ellis, now in the corner to Shaw. Shaw up three, up no good. Rebound by Livingston. He's going to have it stolen away by SWU. Here comes Lowry. Lowry swings over to Javon Hunter. Hunter, the senior transfer from Jefferson Community College. Jeremy Wirt puts up a deep three. It's up and good. Jeremy Wirt, 3 points here early on. Finished with 9 last night in the loss to Carson Newman. Javon Hunter in on the man-on-man coverage against Sean Bernard. Bernard will beat him with the speed. Puts up a bucket off the glass. Up no good. Rims out. Rebound Wirt. Wirt dishes it off to Lamont Smith. Smith gave it to Wirt, although Wirt really wasn't expecting it. Reels it in. Back over to 13 Smith. Smith to Jalen Lowry, over to Isaac Ford. Here's Wirt to Hunter. Hunter will attempt to drive inside, dishes out to Isaac Ford. Ford puts out the long three. It's up and good. Isaac Ford with his first three-pointer of the contest. We have a 1-point ball game here in Tysinger. Burton will have it at the top of the key. Swing it over to Sean Bernard. Bernard will attempt to drive in, puts up a shot, up and good. Wirt to Hunter. Hunter almost lost his dribble there. Retains it. Tries dishing off to Lowry. Lowry really wasn't ready. Sails off out of bounds. New faces, or really I should say returning for the Warriors. You're going to see McLean, Jacob Smith, and Diego Poor all returning. Timeout on the floor. We'll take it with them. You're tuned into the SWU Sports Network. I'm Cade Crenshaw. We'll be back. Coming out of the timeout, 13:34 to go here in the first half. Anderson leads SWU 14-11. Appreciate you tuning into the broadcast on this Saturday afternoon. AU will bring it up the floor. Here comes Sean Bernard. Bernard on the outside, dishes it inside to Burton. He's going to be double teamed. Swings cross court to Gage Ellis. Ellis puts up a shot. It's going to be a block call there on Isaac Ford. As we're going to see Randall Shaw head to the line for two. Shaw, the senior guard out of Greenville, South Carolina, upstate product here out of Hillcrest High School. Shaw's first free throw's up and good. End of the contest for the Trojans in a moment will be Andrew Boynton coming in for Shaw. Shaw's second free throw up and good, just the same. And he'll head to the bench after sinking two. Lamont Smith will bring it in here. It's Christian McLean, freshman to freshman connection. Bring it up the floor. Smith over to Ford. Ford to Diego Poor. Back to Smith in the corner to Jacob Smith. Over to McLean. McLean to Jacob Smith out of Anderson. Over to Isaac Ford. Now to Smith at the top of the key. Great ball movement here. And Smith will fake out his defender. Put up a shot. Up and no. Rims out for Jacob Smith. Does not get the lucky roll. Gage Ellis will drive in on Smith now. Throws up a shot. Up no good. Rebound Isaac Ford. And here come the Warriors. Lamont Smith pulls up a three at the top of the key. No good. Rebound AU. Sean Bernard. Bernard defended by Jacob Smith. Gage Ellis now will drive in. Shot up and good. Off the right hand. 18-11 Trojans. Smith will dish off to Isaac Ford. Ford to Jacob Smith. Smith will drive in. Shake his defender but lose his handle. And that's going to be a walk. Correction, a foul on the play actually. Foul on the play there on Boynton. His first of the contest. AU second. Correction, third team foul. Zaylen Richards coming into the ballgame for Isaac Ford now. As is for AU, we see Satchel Hester in at 21. Jacob Smith on the left wing gets it inside to Richards, and that's up and good. Richards, the senior product out of Atlanta, Georgia, gets the easy bucket. Sean Bernard has it. Bernard tries to drive in, turnaround jumper up, no good. Rebound Anderson, swings it over to Livingston. Livingston will drive in, up and good. Driving the baseline is Livingston. Here comes Lamont Smith. Smith dishes off to Zaylen Richards. Richards around to Diego Poor now. Poor looked at the three, nope, picks up his dribble. And it's going to be stolen away by Boynton. Up in the front court to Livingston. Livingston will drive, lose his handle. Foul on the play. That'll be on Lamont Smith, his first foul of the game. Southern Wesleyan's fourth team foul. There's Josh Livingston, the sophomore forward out of Myrtle Beach, South Carolina, will head to the line. Livingston's first free throw up, no good, off the back rim. Back into the game for Southern Wesleyan, we see Lowry and Wirt in for Diego Poor and Christian McLean. Livingston at the line. Second free throw up and good. 1 of 2 for Livingston from the line. Inbounds from Wirt to Lamont Smith, a freshman out of Lawrenceville, Georgia. Smith over to Wirt, now on the left wing. Here's driving Jalen Lowry. He'll send it out to Jacob Smith. Smith with a three. It's up and good. Jacob Smith with his first points of the contest. 21-16, Anderson leads. Kevin Simpson wanted to drive in there. Whistles blow. Not exactly sure why the whistles blew there, but you know Lamont Smith's heading to the bench. AU will have it. Hester inbounds out to Bernard. Bernard will drive in, and he gets the left-handed lay-in. Diego Poor will bring it up now, the junior out of Crossville, Tennessee. Jacob Smith will have it on the right wing. He'll drive. Dishes out to Richards. Now to Lowry. Smith with the left hand. Almost loses his dribble there. Sends out Diego Poor. 10 on the shot clock. Poor drives. Tries putting a shot up. No good. It'll land out of bounds. It'll be Trojan basketball. In for Anderson, number 40, Jason Edwards. He, along with Andrew Boynton, Kevin Simpson, all new faces on the floor, as Livingston and Bernard hit the bench for a breather. Here comes Kevin Simpson. Simpson defended by Jacob Smith. They'll dish off to Randall Shaw. Shaw over to Hester. Great ball movement back at Simpson. Now to Shaw. Shaw will drive on Diego Poor. Dish out to Boynton. Boynton with a three-point shot up. No good. Rebound Hester. Hester dishes out to Simpson. Simpson with his three-point attempt of his own. No good. Rebound Jeremy Wirt. Poor picks up a screen there from Wirt. He'll dish off to Jacob Smith. Smith back to Wirt in a 23-16 ball game in favor of Anderson. And Jalen Lowry now. Wirt will drive. Wirt tries to put up a shot. And see how they rule this is going to be a jump ball. It'll stay Warrior basketball as Wirt goes up to the layup. Hester got a hand on it. Timeout on the floor. We'll take it with them. 23-16 Anderson here in favor of our Warriors. You're tuned into the SWU Sports Network. I'm Kay Crenshaw. We'll be back. Back here at the SWU Tip-Off Classic, Anderson leads the Warriors 23-16, as it will be Warrior basketball on the baseline. Inbounds, it goes into Zaylen Richards. On the outside corner, Lowry. Lowry tries to throw up a shot to avoid the shot clock violation. It's no good. Anderson will have to take it out of bounds here because of the shot clock violation. Here comes Kevin Simpson. Simpson will bring up the floor. He's going to be defended by Jacob Smith. He'll dish off to Boynton. Boynton back to Hester. Hester now to Randall Shaw. And Shaw's pass will sail out of bounds. A little miscommunication with Simpson there. Here comes Diego Poor. He'll dish it off in the corner Back to the top of the key to Wirt. Now Lowry picks up a screen, dishes it off. Diego Poor does just the same. Here's Zaylen Richards. Richards to Jacob Smith. Jeremy Wirt throws up a three-pointer, no good. Rebound, Richards. Richards back to Wirt. Wirt will drive now. Pump fakes, puts a shot up, no good, but does draw the foul. It's going to be on Hester, his first of the contest. Wirt heads to the line, of course, out of Marianna, Florida. A two-time All-State team member in the state of Florida. Wirt's first free throw up and good. Wirt, second free throw. Up and good. 2 of 2 from the line for Jeremy Wirt. Coming off a 2017-2018 junior campaign where he averaged a little over 9 points a game. In the corner to Kevin Simpson. Simpson up and good from three-point range. Poor defended by Simpson. Now back over to Jeremy Wirt. Wirt will drive. Puts up a shot. No good, but he'll draw second foul in as many possessions from Hester. He'll head back to the line. And Satchel Hester has 2 quick fouls for AU. Wirt's first free throw up and good. As I was mentioning, appeared in 17 games last year, started 11 of those. Averaged over 9 points and nearly 4 rebounds a game. Wirt's second free throw up and good, 4-4 from the line. Here comes Kevin Simpson. Simpson and the Trojans cross midcourt, up 26-20 on the Warriors. He'll dish it off to Shaw, back to Hester. Hester at the top of the key, defended by Jacob Smith. There's Simpson, defended by Lowry. Simpson will attempt the drive. Bring it back out, pick up his dribble. Have to send it over to Shaw. Shaw now will drive in, throws up a shot, and it's going to be called for the foul. And foul's going to be on Zaylen Richards, I believe. Yes, it is. His first of the contest. As Randall Shaw will head to the line. Randall Shaw's first free throw is up and good. And the second one bounced off the back of the rebound is Jeremy Wirt. Diego Poor will drive in now on Hester. Attempts to throw up a shot. No good, no foul call. Rebound Anderson. They'll dish off to Randall Shaw. Shaw with a three up and good. Randall Shaw hits one from the corner to up Anderson's lead to 30-20. Jeremy Wirt will drive for SWU. Dishes back out to Jalen Lowry. Lowry throws up a three-point shot. Up and good and one. He'll head to the free throw line as Jalen Lowry sinks a three-point shot and a foul's called on the play. He'll go to the line for the N1 opportunity. Javon Hunter will return to the floor for Southern Wesleyan here. Tremendous play there by Jalen Lowry, the sophomore out of Charlotte, North Carolina. Burton returns to the floor for Anderson. 7 minutes, 12 seconds remaining here in the opening half. Jalen Lowry will be at the line trying to convert the 4-point play. And he does just that. And one good from Jalen Lowry. Burton now over to Gage Ellis. Ellis back to Boynton into the corner to Kevin Simpson. He'll drive the baseline, dish it back out to Ellis over to Boynton. Boynton whistles blow, and that's going to be an offensive foul. Jason Edwards getting a little too handsy in the paint. Call for the offensive foul. 6-point ball game, less than 7 minutes to play until we head to the locker rooms for the halftime break. Jalen Lowry will bring it up for the Warriors. Dishes off to Hunter. Hunter back to Lowry. Lowry will pick up a screen from Richards. Shot up, no good. Deflected there by Ellis. Rebound Anderson. Here comes Simpson. Simpson will drive. Go inside. His shot will be deflected by Zaylen Richards. And here's Hunter on the fast break. Hunter throws up a shot up and good with the way in. We've got a 4-point ball game in Tysinger. And the crowd is beginning to electrify here at Tysinger Gymnasium. Burton will drive on Wirt. Get it inside to Boynton. Boynton will put up a easy lay-in with the left hand. We're back to 8 as Christian McLean will head to the scorer's table for SWU. Here comes Jalen Lowry. Lowry dishes off to Jacob Smith. Back to Wirt at the top of the key. Wirt to Hunter. They'll look for the dashing Jacob Smith. Not there. Lowry will drive it himself. Puts it up. No good. Rims out. Rebound Boynton. Inside to Edwards. Edwards looks out to Boynton. Boynton will drive in. Dishes off to Kevin Simpson. Three-point land up and no good. Rebound Jeremy Wirt. Here comes Javon Hunter. Hunter. Over to Jacob Smith in the corner. There's Zaylen Richards. Jeremy Wirt has it at the top of the key, defended by Ellis. He'll shake his defenders. Dish off to wide open Jacob Smith. Smith will put up the runner off the glass. 4-point ball game. The Warriors looking for a big defensive stop here. Gage Ellis over to Burton. Burton with the long two, no good. And it's going to be a loose rebound hauled in by Anderson. Here's Gage Ellis. He'll swing over Kevin Simpson. Three-point land. Simpson from three. No good. Rebound, Zaylen Richards. And he'll have to fight for it. Foul on the play on Anderson. That foul they're going to be on Jeremy Burton. Timeout on the floor. We'll take it with him when we come back. It'll be Warrior basketball. 32-28. Anderson leads. Back here on the SWU Sports Network, I'm Cade Crenshaw. Glad to have you with us here on this Saturday evening in November. At the SWU Tip-Off Classic, Anderson leads our Warriors 32-28. As Zaylen Richards will head to the line. In the bonus, shooting 1-1. Richards, the former top 100 recruit out of Georgia, as a high school senior. Here at Southern Wesleyan as a criminal justice major. Richards at the line, shooting 1-1. Richards' first free throw up, no good. Rebound, Gage Ellis. The Warriors looking for a big defensive stop here. He'll send it over now to Boynton. Boynton trying to look inside. It's not going to be there. There's Gage Ellis. Ellis back over to Bernard, who's checked back into the contest. Bernard to Boynton. Boynton on the corner. Bernard will drive it back to Boynton. That connection's hot right now. 3 up, no good. Rebound loose. Be hauled in by Jalen Lowry. Lowry here will dish it over to Javon Hunter. Now to Christian McLean, the freshman out of Atlanta. Here's Hunter to Jacob Smith to McLean, and pass will be deflected out of bounds there by Burton. Isaac Ford returns to the floor for Southern Wesleyan. Here's Jalen Lowry. Over to Javon Hunter. Here's Jacob Smith over to Lowry. Lowry throws up a shot to try and avoid the shot clock violation. Up no good. Rebound from Livingston. Here's Bernard. Boynton dishes inside to Burton. Burton shot up no good. Foul on the play. That's going to be on Jacob Smith. Smith's first foul of the game. And that pushes Anderson into the bonus. This will be a shooting foul. Burton will head the line for 2. Burton, the senior out of Orlando, Florida. Shot up and good from the line. Returning to the floor for Warriors will be Diego Poor. Jalen Lowry will take a break. Burton's second free throw. Up no good. Loose rebound hauled in by Bernard. There's Boynton. Boynton at the top of the key. He'll send it over to Gage Ellis. Ellis inside to Burton. Burton tries one move, puts a shot up and good. 35-28. 3 minutes to go in the first half. Here's Diego Poor. Poor over to Jacob Smith as the Warriors have already topped their first half performance from yesterday of 23 points. They're at 28 with 2:47 to go. Poor has it back to Jacob Smith in the corner. Shot up from McLean, up no good. Rebound by Isaac Ford. The putback no good either. Here comes Bernard. He'll send it far side to Boynton up top. Now back to Bernard. Bernard will drive, send it off to Boynton. Boynton puts up a shot, no good, but he does draw the foul. Boynton will head to the line. Foul there on Isaac Ford, his second of the contest. Team's 8th foul. First shot up no good from Boynton. Back to the floor for the good guys is Zaylen Richards and Jeremy Wirt. Isaac Ford, Christian McLean will take a seat. Second shot is up and good. 36-28, Trojans lead. Diego Poor will bring it up the floor here for Southern Wesleyan. Now over to Jacob Smith. He'll dish it back inside to Jeremy Wirt. Wirt on the outside to Javon Hunter. Hunter for 3. It's up and good. It's a 5-point ball game here with about 2 minutes left in the game. In the first half, rather. Boynton over to Bernard. The Warriors looking for a defensive stop here to send him into halftime. Shot up and good, and the foul. That's going to be an and one opportunity there from Sean Bernard. Foul there going to be on Zaylen Richards, his second of the contest. Team's 9th foul here in the first half. Bernard heads to the line. The redshirt junior out of Mobile, Alabama. Bernard shot up, no good. Rebound Richards. Can't convert the three-point play. Jacob Smith now. Over to Diego Poor. Looks inside to Richards. It's not there. Sends it over to Javon Hunter. Diego Poor now as Anderson's in the 3-2 zone. Javon Hunter will attempt to drive. It's not going to be there. He'll dish it out. Jacob Smith in the corner. Smith from 3, up no good. Rebound, Gage Ellis from Anderson. He'll dish it off to Burton now. Whistles blow. Going to be a foul on the play there. Inbounds go to Bernard. Bernard will dish it off to Boynton. Boynton will try to drive baseline inside to Livingston. Livingston defended by Richards. Livingston up and good from the block. Diego Poor now as the Warriors trail by 9. Poor off to Jacob Smith, inside to Jeremy Wirt, up to Richards, over to Javon Hunter. Hunter for 3, up no good. But he follows his shot, gets his own rebound inside to Richards. Richards attempts a shot, up no good. And it's going to be deflected out of bounds there from Josh Livingston. 51 seconds and a 10th left here in the first half. Diego Poor will have the inbounds, and it's going to be intercepted there by Bernard. Bernard on the fast break. Up and good and one. Sean Bernard with the lay-in. Jacob Smith with the foul. He'll head to the line to try and complete the 3-point play. And now for the Warriors and for Diego Poor comes Jalen Lowry. And he'll convert the 3-point play. Free throws up and good. Jalen Lowry will bring it up now with Diego Poor on the bench. Send it over to Javon Hunter. Hunter back to Lowry. Lowry now sends it inside to Richards, over to Smith to Lowry. Lowry back to Smith on the right wing. He'll bring to the top of the key. Sends it over to Javon Hunter. Hunter to Wirt in the corner. Wirt with a 3-point shot. Up and good from the corner is Jeremy Wirt. 21 seconds remain in the first half. Shot clock has been turned off. Anderson crosses half court. Here's Sean Bernard, defended by Javon Hunter. Bernard will attempt to drive. Step back jumper. Up, no good. Rebound Hunter. 1 second remains. Shot up and no good. And they'll head to the halftime break. Anderson leads 43-34. You're listening to the SWU Sports Network. I'm Cade Crenshaw, and we'll be back for more Warrior basketball. Back here at the SWU tip-off classic. Second half action just moments away as we're coming out of the locker room break. 43-34 in favor of the Trojans. Just a 9-point ball game here, which is not out of reach, especially for this Warrior team that loves to shoot the three from Coach Nick Pasqua. Trojans will get the ball to start the second half. Inbounds will go to Bernard. Bernard will bring it to the top of the key, now left side. Swings it over to Gage Ellis inside to Burton. Burton will have his pass, or dribble rather, stolen away from Lowry. Lowry will dish it back to Poor. Poor now. Drives around, swings it around to Lowry. Lowry dishes off to Christian McLean, the freshman out of Atlanta. Now back to Diego Poor. Zaylen Richards inside to Jacob Smith, up and good, easy two there. Seven-point ball game. Anderson leads. Bernard will dish off to Livingston. Now to Gage Ellis. Ellis. Now Livingston with a three-point shot, up no good. Rebound McLean. McLean will dish off the rebound to Diego Poor. Poor, the junior guard. Tusculum transfer. Hands off to Jacob Smith. Smith attempts to drive in, pulls it back out to McLean. McLean over to Poor, now to Lowry. Lowry dishes it to Richards. Richards up, no good, but does draw the foul from Livingston, as Zaylen Richards will head to the line to shoot two. It's going to be Livingston's first foul of the game, AU's first team foul of the second half. Richards heads to the line, coming off a strong junior campaign, appeared in 28 games, started 11 of those. And the senior forward will sink it home on the first shot. Coming out of high school at Griffin High out of Atlanta, Georgia, Richards was a top 100 recruit in the state, elected to come play basketball here at SWU. And he'll sink the second. Richards will bring it up now in a 5-point game. Richards to Burton to Ellis. Ellis now. Ellis will drive. Shakes one defender and puts it up and in. It's back to a 7-point lead. Here comes Diego Poor. Poor at the top of the key. Dishes off to Lowry. Lowry now attempts to get a screen from Richards. He does. Rolls around. Swings off to Christian McLean. Now Jacob Smith. Here's Lowry. Lowry pulls open for the three. Up no good. Off the side of the rim. Rebound. Bernard. Bernard's driving. Gets a screen there from Livingston. He'll drive inside. The shot's not there. He'll swing back out to Gage Ellis on the left-hand side. Ellis, turnaround jumper. Up no good. Rebound Anderson. Bernard will be defended by Lowry. Bernard will try and drive. He does. Shot up and good. We're back to a 9-point lead. Diego will dish off to Lowry, now to Christian McLean. McLean hits Jacob Smith on the back door, but the shot will be deflected. Here comes Randall Shaw. Shaw now will drive inside, puts a shot up in the paint, up, no good. Rebound by Livingston. The putback is good. Great second chance effort there from Josh Livingston. Jacob Smith will dish it off to Poor. Diego Poor now over to Christian McLean. McLean will drive in. Tries to throw up a shot. It's up, no good. Loose ball. Here comes Bernard Shaw. Bernard dishes out to Gage Ellis. Ellis for three. Up, no good. It's off the side of the rim. And that'll be out of bounds. It'll be Warrior basketball. Checking in for the boys in blue and white here. You see Lamont Smith and Jeremy Wirt and Javon Hunter all return to action. Jeremy Wirt led the way for the Warriors in the first half, 10 points. And 2 of 3 from the field. And 4 of 4 from the free throw line. Lamont Smith will bring it up here. Swings over to Javon Hunter. Hunter in the corner to Wirt. Wirt for 3, up no good. Rebound, Burton. He'll swing over to Gage Ellis. Burton at the top of the key, defended by Jeremy Wirt. He'll give it off to Randall Shaw. Shaw for 3, up no good. Rebound by Zaylen Richards. Richards dumps off to Hunter to Lamont Smith. Lamont Smith from 3, up and good. Lamont Smith, the freshman, sinks the deep shot. It's an 8-point ball game. Javon Hunter now on the breakaway, and he's going to be fouled on the drive. Javon Hunter will step to the line here for the Warriors. We look back as he is a Jefferson Community College transfer out of New York, originally from Smyrna, Delaware. He was named a Junior College All-American and Conference Player of the Year back in 2017. Averaged 17 points a game at Jefferson. Inbounds pass will go to Diego Poor. He'll swing over to Lamont Smith. Now Jeremy Wirt. Wirt to Smith. Over to Poor. Poor on the left wing. Lamont Smith will throw up a 3-pointer from top of the key. Up no good. Rebounds loose, and it's going to be poked away by Anderson. Here comes Shaw Bernard. And it's going to be stopped at midcourt on a foul. And that's going to be Lamont Smith's 4th foul here, and he'll have to go to the bench. Returning is Jacob Smith. Tough foul there as Lamont Smith has to sit on the bench for the next good number of minutes before fouls. There's Bernard. Bernard over to Burton. Burton drives, throws up a jumper. Up and good. 51-41 here, under 15 minutes to play in the ball game. Each of these two schools looking for their first win of the season. Jacob Smith now at the top of the key. He'll drive inside. Throws up a shot. It's going to be deflected out of bounds there. Actually, it's going to be brought back in by Jacob Smith. Good save there. Javon Hunter has the top of the key. He'll drive, and he's going to be called for the charge. Javon Hunter drove in, called for the offensive foul on Gage Ellis. Timeout on the floor. Anderson leads 51-41 here at the SWU Tip-Off Classic. You're tuned in to the SWU Sports Network. I'm Cade Crenshaw. We'll be back. Coming out of the timeout here, 51-41, Anderson leads the Warriors. Glad to have you tuned in on your Saturday afternoon to the SWU Sports Network. Anderson will have the inbounds here, up 10 with 14:32 to go in the ball game. Sean Bernard will bring it up the floor here for AU. Bernard will drive. Kick it out to Gage Ellis. Ellis now drives inside. Shot up and good with the left hand. Diego Poor now. Poor will dish off to Javon Hunter. Hunter over to Jacob Smith. Now to Diego Poor in the corner. Poor back to Jeremy Wirt. Wirt is working back to Diego Poor. He'll be defended by Shaw. Now by Livingston. Diego Poor with a switch. There's a mismatch. Switch over to Jacob Smith now in the corner. Javon Hunter. Hunter will drive on Bernard Shaw. And shot up no good. Rebound Anderson. Here comes Gage Ellis. Ellis over to Sean Bernard. Bernard throws it up. And one of those things gets stuck in the rim. That'll be a jump ball. And it'll be Warrior basketball here. As Jalen Lowry returns to the floor here for Southern Wesleyan. Diego Poor at the top of the key. Dishes off to Jeremy Wirt. Wirt will give it to Lowry. Back to Isaac Ford. Now to Jacob Smith. Great ball movement here by the Warriors in the second half. Down by 12. Diego Poor will drive. Kick it back out. Jalen Lowry throws up a shot. Up and good. And count it. And one. He'll head to the free throw line. Foul's going to be on Randall Shaw, his fifth of the game. And that's going to be the contest for him. Tough loss there for Jeff Rookman's squad. Lowry shot up and good. Count it. 3-point play. Here comes Sean Bernard. Bernard dishes off to Gage Ellis, to far side of Livingston. Now to Boynton, over to Shaw. Sean Bernard throws up a shot, no good. Loose rebound, knocked out of bounds by the Warriors. It'll be AU ball. We're going to have a sub here. Zaylen Richards comes into the contest. Richards will give Isaac Ford a breather. Inbounds goes to Bernard. Bernard now. Left wide open on the switch. Throws up a jumper. It's good. Here comes Diego Poor. And Jeremy Wirt can be called there for the illegal screen. That is his first foul of the game. Sean Bernard now will be defeated by Diego Poor. Dishes off to Burton. Burton back to Shaw. Inside to Livingston. Livingston puts it up and good. From the paint will be Josh Livingston. It's 57-44 Trojans. Timeout, Southern Wesleyan. 57-44 is our score here. 12:20 remaining in the ball game. You're listening to the SWU Sports Network. I'm Kay Crenshaw. We'll be back. Back here on the SWU Sports Network. 57-44 is our score. 12:20 remaining in the contest. Lowry will take it out of bounds here for the good guys. Inbounds goes to Zaylen Richards. He'll dish off to Jacob Smith. Back inside to Lowry. Lowry puts the power move up, no good. Rebound, Anderson. Sean Bernard will have it. He'll dish off. And it's going to be an offensive foul there. Illegal screen from Boynton. Lamont Smith will bring it up. And the handoff is going to be taken away. And Nick Passer's going to be given a technical foul here. Although he breaks a valid point there as the play was broken up, he did not like seeing that happen. Gives the referees his disgruntledness. In return, is given a technical foul. Checking in for Southern Wesleyan will be Diego Poor, and for Lamont Smith. Boynton's at the line, first shot up and good. And second technical free throw is no good. Here comes Anderson. Bernard. Bernard at the top of the key. Tries dishing off to no man's land. Looked like Gage Ellis, a little miscommunication there. It's going to be Rude Warrior basketball. Poor will hand it off to Lowry. Lowry drives in, pump fakes, shakes the defender up and good from Jalen Lowry. Bernardo, going to be defended by Lowry. Hands off to Boynton, over to Gage Ellis. Ellis now throws up a shot up and good from mid-range. 60-46 our score here. A 14-point deficit. Jeremy Wirt at the top of the key. Over to Jacob Smith. Smith throws up a mid-range jumper of his own. It's up no good. Rebound Bernard. Bernard in the fast break opportunity, dishes off to Burton. Burton drives in, dish off to Livingston. Inside to Boynton. Boynton throws up a shot, no good. Richards with the rebound. Poor at the top of the key. Goes over to Jeremy Wirt now. Here's Jalen Lowry. Lowry on the drive is fouled. He'll head to the line for two. Foul there by Josh Livingston. His second of the contest. Fifth team foul as well here in the second half. Jalen Lowry at the line. Lowry was actually named Defensive Player of the Year at North Mecklenburg High School his senior season. Here at Southern Wesleyan as a business management major. Started 16 of the 17 games he appeared in last year. Averaged a little over 8 points and 2 rebounds a contest. Javon Hunter returns to action for Southern Wesleyan. Kevin Simpson for Anderson. Second free throw up and good. Inbounds goes to Boynton. Boynton now. Defended by Diego Poor. He looks to dish off to Gage Ellis, and he does. Ellis on the left wing. Defended by Poor. Wants to bring it back out. Now to drive. Gage Ellis puts up a shot up and good. 62-47, a 15-point ball game. Javon Hunter will dish off to Diego Poor. Picks up a screen there from Richards. Now back to him. He'll drive. Foul on the play. Shot will be no good. Be on the floor. Timeout on the floor. We'll take it with them. 62-47. Here's our score as Anderson leads Southern Wesleyan in the SWU Tip-Off Classic. You're tuned in to the SWU Sports Network. I'm Cade Crenshaw. We'll be back in a moment. (62-47) our score here in the SWU Tip-Off Classic. Jalen Lowry will take it out of bounds here for the Warriors. Inbounds will go to Javon Hunter. He'll swing it over to Diego Poor. Poor will drive inside, back out to Lowry. To Poor in the corner. Poor with the three up and good. Make that a 12-point ball game. Here comes Burton. Burton on the far side for Anderson. Burton now. Gives it off to Gage Ellis. Ellis dishes to Kevin Simpson. Simpson will drive. Throws up a shot, no good. Got a foul on the play. And he'll head to the free throw line to shoot two. Simpson, the senior guard out of Fort Washington, Maryland. Simpson's first free throw up and good. Back into the game for Southern Wesleyan is Jacob Smith of Anderson, the T.L. Hanna High School product. Simpson now at the line. Simpson's second free throw up and just the same as the first. Goes through the net. Here's Javon Hunter. Cross-court pass to Jalen Lowry. Lowry crosses midcourt back to Hunter. Hunter at the top of the key will dish off to Jacob Smith. Smith inside, pass deflected, intercepted by Boynton. He's on the breakaway. Boynton over to Gage Ellis now. Inside to Livingston, up and good. Josh Livingston with the two-pointer for Anderson. It's a 16-point game. Javon Hunter over to Jacob Smith. Swing it to Lowry, swing it to Hunter. Inside to Zaylen Richards. Richards throws up a shot, no good. Foul on the play. The foul's going to be on Josh Livingston as Richards will head to the line to shoot two. Livingston's third foul of the game as Richards will sink the first of two free throws. 8:46 remaining here in the contest. Anderson leads 66-51. Richards at the line for the second attempt. A senior out of Atlanta. Second free throw. Up and good. Inbounds goes to Boynton. Andrew Boynton will bring it up the floor for AU. Defended by Jacob Smith. He'll dish it off now to Burton. And Burton's pass is going to be intercepted and stolen away once again by Anderson. They'll dish it back out to Burton. Burton for three, up no good. Rebound Boynton. Boynton's rebound and put back no good. Rebound Zaylen Richards. They'll dish it up to Javon Hunter. Hunter in the forecourt. He'll dish it off to Jacob Smith, swinging around to Jalen Lowry. Lowry now over to Hunter. Hunter inside to Wirt. Jeremy Wirt, your first half points leader, drives, puts up an easy two. Kevin Simpson now. As Isaac Ford at the scorer's table set to check in for Southern Wesleyan. Kevin Simpson defended by Hunter. Simpson will drive in. And he's going to be stopped in the paint, nowhere to go. Dish off to Boynton. Boynton throws up the mid-range jumper, good from 10 feet. 14-point game here, 7:40 to play. Inside dish to Zaylen Richards is going to be deflected by Josh Livingston. Trounced out of bounds by AU as Christian McLean, Isaac Ford return to the floor for Southern Wesleyan. Sean Bernard back in for AU. The Warrior basketball underneath the basket. Swinging around now to Javon Hunter. Javon swings it to Jeremy Wirt. Back to Hunter. Hunter for three. Up and good from the top of the key. And that's just how fast this Warrior team can strike. Fast break to Anderson. Swings over to Kevin Simpson. Looked at the three. Nope. Decided to pull back. Over to Josh Livingston. Livingston inside. Up. No good. Rebound Javon Hunter. Hunter over to Christian McLean. McLean tries throwing a shot up. It's no good on the reversal. Bernard has it. He'll drive the right side. Swings over to Gage Ellis, out Simpson. Simpson for three, up and good. Hunter gives off to Jalen Lowry. Lowry loses his dribble, stolen by Simpson. Anderson's on the fast break. It's Simpson. Simpson sends it over to Livingston. Livingston shakes the defender, sends it back out to Bernard, and they'll set up the offense. Bernard will get a screen, shakes it off, dishes off to Burton. Burton back to Bernard. Bernard 9 on the shot clock, inside to Livingston, out to Ellis, front to Simpson. Simpson will drive, 4 on the shot clock, shots up, no good. Rebound Jeremy Wirt. He'll dish it off to Hunter out of Smyrna, Delaware. Timeout, Southern Wesleyan. 5:43 remains here in the contest. Anderson leads 71-57. You're listening to the SWU Sports Network. I'm Cade Crenshaw. We'll be back. .543 remains in the contest, and it's a 14-point ball game here in favor of Anderson, 71-57. Lowry will have the inbounds pass. He'll send it in to Christian McLean. McLean will dish off to Javon Hunter. Hunter on the near side, drives, puts a shot up, and good. No good, rather, bounces out. Bernard has it for AU. 15 on the shot clock. Bernard, defended by Javon Hunter, dishes inside of Livingston, sidesteps one defender, throws it up and in for Livingston. Josh Livingston with the easy 2. Here's Jeremy Wirt at the top of the key. Gives off to Javon Hunter. Back to Wirt. Wirt will drive. Steps back. Jumper no good. Rebound Bernard. And Anderson will simply try and time out some clock here while they can. No deficit is too much for this Warrior team as they favor the 3. Gage Ellis at the top of the 4. Tries shaking Jeremy Wirt. Puts up a shot. It's good. Diego Poor. Now off to Wirt to Hunter. Hunter picks up a screen from Wirt. Will dish back to Jeremy Wirt for 3-point range. Just up and good. Official timeout. 75-60 in favor of the Anderson University Trojans. You're tuned into the SWU Sports Network. I'm Cade Crenshaw. I'll be back. Four minutes, 3 seconds remain here in the contest. 75-60, Anderson leads the Warriors. Burton will have the inbounds. He'll send it to Bernard. Bernard will run up and kind of get caught in a little trap there. Dishes back to Burton. Burton will keep it himself. He'll cross the timeline. Dishes back to Shaw and Bernard. Bernard be defended at the top of the key by Diego Poor. Dishes it back to Jeremy Burton. Bernard at the top of the key. Drives in, up, and the layup's no good, but does draw contact as Diego Poor will be whistled for the foul. His second of the contest. Sean Bernard steps to the line, 5'11", 170, redshirt junior. Into the game for Southern Wesleyan for Diego Poor is Jacob Smith. Second free throw up and out. Rebound, Christian McLean. Sean Bernard trips up there. His whistle for the foul. And Javon Hunter will head to the line shooting 1-1. Javon Hunter, a business administration major out of Smyrna, Delaware. Jefferson Community College transfer. First free throw. Up and good. Hunter appeared in 23 games last year, averaged 8 points, 2 boards, and about 3 assists a game. Hunter Second free throw. Up no good off the front of the rim. Rebound goes to Matthew Brown. Loose ball picked off by Christian McLean. Shot up, and McLean's going to be called for the charge. Kevin Simpson drew contact. Inbounds to Bernard. He'll be defended by Javon Hunter. Bernard at the top of the key. Picks up a screen from Brown. Bernard will keep it himself. Drive inside. Dishes it back out to Gage Ellis. Ellis defended by Lowry. Ellis sidesteps inside. Throws up a shot. No good. Foul on the play. That foul is going to be on Jalen Lowry. As Gage Ellis will step to the line to shoot two. Jalen Lowry will head to the bench. Not sure what the referees are discussing here. Diego Poor back on the floor. Southern Wesleyan. Gage Ellis will be at the line shooting two. First free throw. Up and good. Gage Ellis' second free throw, just as the first, is up and good. Inbounds will go to Hunter. 78-61 ball game here. 3 minutes to go in the contest. Jeremy Wirt has it. Dishes back to Hunter. Over to Poor on the left-hand side. Poor back to Jacob Smith. Inside to Wirt. Around to Hunter. Over to Smith. Now to Poor. Poor moves to the top of the key in this 3-2 zone. Drives inside. Dishes off to Smith. Fakes out a fender inside to Zaylen Richards. Richards drives in. Dishes off to Jeremy Wirt. Wirt throws up a shot. Up no good. Foul on the play. Foul's going to be on Jeremy Burton, the senior out of Orlando, Florida. Jeremy Wirt will head to the line to shoot a pair. Both teams in the double bonus now with 2:39 remaining. And Wirt's first free throw is off the front of the rim. And the second one rims out. 0 for 2 from the line from there from Jeremy Wirt. Here comes Sean Bernard. Bernard moves forward, dishes off to Jeremy Burton. Burton over. Back to Bernard. Bernard loses his dribble. It's going to be close. He saves it. Although Hunter is playing amazing defense on Bernard here. And Bernard will have his pass deflected there by Hunter. Picks back up, puts up another, no good. Gage Ellis with the rebound, the putback is good. Cross court to Jacob Smith, inside to Jeremy Wirt. Wirt will have his dribble stolen away by Anderson. Here comes Sean Bernard. They'll dish off to Burton. Burton now to Simpson. Simpson from three-point range, up and good. Simpson's been hot from the perimeter today. Diego Poor looked at the three-pointer pullback. Gives off to Smith. Smith back to Poor. Poor at the top of the key. Swings over to Hunter. Javon Hunter drives in, dishes inside to Zaylin Richards. Zay pulls up a shot, no good, but a foul on the play. Foul's going to be called there from Jeremy Burton. Zaylin Richards puts his first free throw up, no good. Satchel Hester back in the game for Anderson. Making his game debut is Jordan Jeffries, the sophomore guard out of Burlington, North Carolina. Richards sinks the second free throw. Camden Simpson will bring it up the floor now for Anderson. Gage Ellis will drive. Throws up a shot, no good, but will be a foul on the play. It's going to get Javon Hunter for the block. Ellis's first free throw up and good. Gage Ellis, the senior guard out of Greenville High School, Greenville, South Carolina. Transfer actually out of Palm Beach State. Second free throw's up and good. 85-62 our score here. 52 seconds go along with 2/10 remaining. In for Anderson is Foster Bridges out of Inman, the freshman. Jeremy Wirt has it. Now back to Javon Hunter. Hunter over to Diego Poor, rather. Diego Poor shots up, no good. Loose ball is going to be knocked out of bounds. Last touch by Anderson. Inbounds will go to Diego Poor. Poor will swing it over to Javon Hunter. Hunter outside to Jacob Smith. Smith from three, no good. Rebound. Kevin Simpson. Simpson will bring it up the floor now. 23 seconds remain. Shot clock is off. And that's going to do it here, ladies and gentlemen. Anderson picks up their first win of the season. 85-62 over Southern Wesleyan. The Warriors fall to 0-2 on the season. And Nick Pasqua's inaugural season here with the Warriors. That's your ball game final. 85-62. Anderson over Southern Wesleyan today. We thank all of you for tuning into our coverage of the SWU Tip-Off Tournament here in historic Tysinger Gymnasium. I'd like to thank all of those from Lander, Carson Newman, Anderson, and, of course, our staff here at Southern Wesleyan. Hope you all enjoy the rest of your Saturday evening. What's next for the Warriors? Well, coming up on November the 13th,